welcome to Sunny Side Up, Yoga with Amy. This segment is definitely all about the sunny side up. This is hopefully going to be a great morning stretch for you. Let me tell you, 3-4 years ago, you would not have caught me up before 6 a.m. This kind of yoga, this kind of morning stretching is what made me start wanting it every morning. Actually, before my eyes even open, I look forward to getting on my mat, and I hope this does it for you too. This is a really loving, gentle way to wake up your body and get you charged for your day. So enjoy. Let's go ahead and start seated. Take a big inhale, a big stretch, uplift your gaze, lift your heart. As you exhale, your fingers will come down like little tents on the floor. Walk them away from you and then drop ear to shoulder. And inhale up to the center, exhale, drop ear to the other shoulder. And then start to gently roll side to side. So ear to shoulder, chin tucks in, ear to other shoulder. Close your eyes and soften your face. Start to wake up your neck. Set your intention for your day here. So whether that's a word or a mantra that you need to repeat to yourself throughout the day, set that now. Pause with your chin tucked down, breathe into the back of the neck, finding some length there, shoulders are down, and then inhale, look up, take another big breath in, and then a gentle twist, whichever way calls you first, hand to the opposite knee, spine is nice and long, we're not going to push that too far this morning, that first twist, and then when you're ready, a nice release with a long spine and twist the other direction. And then right back to the center. And then meet me on your back. So we'll just swing the legs around, sit tall, start to roll yourself back. Hang on to your thighs. Just start to warm up the belly. But roll yourself back. Bring your arms along your sides. And we're going to wake the spine up. So feet are hip distance apart. Toes are spread. We're going to inhale, lift the tailbone off the floor and start to peel the spine, kind of resetting it from the night. So exhale, roll the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, peeling it up. Starting to wake up the back side. Women tend to lose a lot of the big muscles around your rear, the glutes, fast. So it's good to strengthen them every single morning. So strength and length here to reset the spine. One more time, peeling up and rolling back down. Now gather your knees into your chest. Feel a nice stretch through the low back. And then we'll just push the knees away a little bit and then draw them back. And push them away and draw them back. And the next time that you draw them back in, hang out there. We're going to wake up those big hip joints this morning. So take the knees outside the body and then meet them back in the center. So making big circles with the knees. Adding movement into the hip joints. That helps to create a little more synovial fluid. That's the fluid that lubricates your joints. So really getting some good movement into the big hip joints this morning so we don't feel so creaky. Maybe switch directions, honor the balance. Good, hold your knees into your chest, put a little flex in your feet, that means you're drawing your toes back towards your shins, and then just push your heels up toward the ceiling. And then hanging out behind the thighs, maybe just start to draw the legs a little bit towards you. Again, nothing's pushed too far or too fast. No need for that. Just showing your body a lot of TLC this morning. Roll the ankles. You might hear some snaps, crackles, and pops. You could assume that's your body thanking you for working that stuff out of there. Okay, now go ahead and lay your right leg right down on the ground. Keep that left knee in. We'll take a nice twist here on the floor. Left arm out to the side. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, drop your left knee over to the right side in a nice traditional twist. Now, if you want to add a little bit more twist into the neck, go ahead and look down the left fingertips. If that's too much for you, just keep your gaze straight up. Twists are great for stimulating and waking up the internal organs, getting your digestive tract on for the day, a good start. Bring your knee back. Let's switch legs, so extending the left leg out, right knee in, hug it real close, and then when you're ready, go ahead, release it away from the body a little bit and drop into the twist. And again, gaze can be straight up or maybe look down the right fingertips. And speaking of getting our digestive tract off to a really good start, pick up some lemons the next time you're at the store and start your day with a full glass of lemon water. That'll help with the digestive system too. And go ahead, draw that knee back across. What better way to start your day, right? Yoga and water within the first 15 minutes of waking, that's fantastic. Let's make some circles on the low back here. And then we'll pause. Lift the shoulder blades off the floor, fold your fingers into the knee creases, and then when you're ready, rock yourself up and all the way over, however you want to get there is fine, but we're going to make our way into a tabletop position. And we're going to stretch out the wrists. We're going to use those a lot today. I'm a dental hygienist, so I might use mine differently than you use yours. Maybe you're at a computer, but turn one hand so the fingers are facing back towards you, and then turn the back of the hand onto the mat, and again, not too much weight there, but just enough so you feel the wrist and the forearm stretching. And then we'll do that on the other side, turning fingertips back towards you, add a little bit of rock or wiggle so you feel a nice stretch. And then we'll switch that, back of the hand lays down, not too much weight on it, just till you feel a nice stretch. And then we'll place both palms down on the floor, point your fingers pointing straight forward, fingers spread out, tops of the feet gently pressing into the mat for some great cat-cow this morning to wake the body. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, lift the shoulder blades round through the spine, tuck the chin. Now move through that. Connect your breath and your movement this morning. Stay focused on your yoga practice. Exhaling as you round, squeeze out the stale air. Inhale, filling up with your intention. Hold with a flat back. We're going to sit back in a child's pose. Rear reaching for the heels. If that's more than what your knees are looking for this morning, take a rolled up blanket and place it between your heels and your sits bones for a little bit of a boost and support. Reach the fingers way forward. Now we're going to take a great side body stretch. Walk your hands over to the right off the mat and then try to walk your left fingers out further than your right fingers and feel that nice side body stretch. Already thinking of lengthening and being nice and open this morning. And let's walk hands over to the left. And again, this time, try to creep the right fingers even further forward than the left and feel that nice right side body stretch. Breathe into it. And we'll walk the hands forward and we'll lift rear off of the heels. We're going to do a nice heart opener, nice shoulder stretch. Walk the hands out, going into melting heart pose. We're going to allow the forehead to come right down toward the floor. Hey, if it doesn't reach, that rolled up blanket might be helpful to plant under the forehead. And the arms stay peeled off of the floor. Really breathe into that heart opener, shoulder opener. And we'll start to walk our palms back under our shoulders. Oh, you deserve this time this morning. Tuck your toes. All 10 of them are tucked under. Start to rock the weight back and forth, stretching out the feet. When you're ready, you'll come into a downward facing dog, so a little inversion to get the juices flowing to the brain this morning. Don't worry about how straight you get your knees. It's really early, so your hamstrings might be fairly tight. Maybe a gentle walk, just pressing one heel at a time toward the floor. Breathing lots of love in. Appreciating our strong shoulders this morning. Let's try to release both heels as close as you can to the mat. Press the rib cage closer to the thighs. Maybe nod the head. Maybe shake it, whatever feels good there. One more nice big breath here in your downward facing dog, and then start to walk your hands and your feet toward each other. We're going to hang out in a forward fold, so you can soften the knees as much as you would like to here. Really just thinking about finding that length in your back. So maybe you even wiggle or shake a little bit. Maybe you check in, make sure the crown of your head is just released toward the floor. A lot of times in forward folds, people will hold tension or be trying to look forward, but just let it hang, let that go. Feel some length in the back of your neck. Beautiful. One more breath right here, and then you'll start to slowly round up, ragdoll style. So one vertebra at a time. And tuck the chin, draw the belly in as you round up. One vertebra at a time, thinking of that nice length now coming into a tall standing posture, feeling really strong and balanced this morning. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, dive forward. Release crown of the head and then half lift it up. Now, sink down, bend the knees, get the palms on the floor so you can step back. Now you can hold this high plank on your toes or release to your knees. It's early. Be kind to yourself, so wherever you want to hold that. Just a little bit of core strength for that cylinder of muscles in your core this morning. And then let's lower all the way down. So you'll bend at the elbows, tuck them in close to your rib cage, and then release the thighs. And we'll just take a little inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lower all the way down, reach the hands out. Now, draw the elbows back, so kind of scoop the fingers along your mat or the floor, and then plant the elbows under the shoulders and think about drawing your heart through them. So your foundation is nice and strong, pressing into your mat, and your heart is shining forward. Opening up the front of your throat, so you are ready to be heard and use good words today. Opening up the heart, checking in with that nice, strong, good posture where our shoulders are not rounded forward. One more breath here. And then start to look down, pull the palms under the shoulders. You're going to start to press back. Our last pose is going to be a wide-legged child's pose. So start to open the knees as wide as it's comfortable. Come back onto the forearms. Let's shift the body side to side, drawing awareness into the length you're creating in the hip creases. And then go ahead and release all the way down. Connect with the intention that you set to steer your day today. Let that intention guide you. And we'll press up. Go ahead and bring the knees together. Coming into a kneeling pose or flat on your rear if that feels better. And let's take one more big breath in together. Big inhale up. Draw hands into the heart center. I hope there's a big smile on your face. What a great way to start your day. Namaste. Good job. Way to push play this morning. Way to start your day off on the right foot. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, if you want to hit subscribe and then click on the little bell icon, that will give you notifications when I put up new videos. I hope that you are back on your mat again tomorrow morning.